Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to more Zero Hour. Welcome back to this Dubai LAN tournament. So you would have seen the video I posted already. Well, actually two videos. I posted Google versus Size, and I've also posted one set of Rage versus Size. But Rage and Size did play each other a number of times. So this is set number 2 from the Dubai LAN tournament. Now, I'm not 100%. I think it's a best of 7. As I'm going through it, if I find out it's like a best of 5 or whatever from the number of replays or whatever, then I might change that. But I think it was a best of 7. It's all played on official maps. We've got Tournament Desert twice, I believe, and then we've got a few other official maps as well. So yeah, we've got Rage versus Size, and again, I think this was it 2017? Really should have researched before I started this video. But yeah, it was a few years ago now, 3 or 4 years ago, something like that. So yeah, we have down in the south Big Size with the China infantry, and we've got Rage with the GLA. Looks like GLA vanilla. Yeah, looks like GLA vanilla. And he is going for this flank over here on this left hand side, going for the tunnel. So yeah, I won't spoil who already won the previous set in case you haven't watched it yet, because some people do shout at me every time I do that. But yeah, they did play each other a number of times. This is obviously the second time they played each other. So yeah. So yeah, we've got Rage being pretty aggressive. Got this tunnel going up on the left. We've also got a terrorist over here. Could he use that actually to kill this, or even just go inside of there? Nice micro from Rage there. Rage could have actually got a dozer there, but I think he's going for this first unit. Yeah, he could have got that dozer and then maybe got this terrorist to come in and kill the other dozer, something like that, or a tech RPG on this dozer. But that technical now is going to get cleared up. Size is gonna hold. Terrorist gets wasted in the end there. Yeah, that would have been very nice, to be honest, if he'd have killed the dozer and then come in with it, maybe the next attack being a tech RPG and gone for the other one. I think that could have been very strong, because then he could have TNT'd like the barracks or TNT'd the power or something like that, and Size would have been in a very difficult situation. Rage is getting the oil over here on this top right side, and he's also made a bike there. It's probably going to be used to get this other oil. So if Rage gets 2 oils, he's going to be off to a very, very good start indeed. Okay, these few RPGs take out an outpost. There is a flamer on the way there, so these RPGs will eventually go down. This tunnel over here for the Rage. I don't know if that... Well, it will get up, but I don't know if it'll go down eventually to this bunker or not. I think it probably will. Flamer here for Size is going to get in an awkward position, but Rage evac'd his RPGs to save them, and then put them back inside just to finish off the flamer there at the end when the quads had already made it low. So very, very nice play there so far. This tunnel is going to go down, so it's giving Size some free XP, really. This bunker can obviously just be repaired. It's not even taking that much damage, really. Toxin tractor there for Rage. Let's clear all of that up. Size just holding this position at the moment, but Size is in a bit of a difficult situation, so I like this position in here for Rage, because not only has he secured himself an oil, which is obviously enabling him to produce loads more units now, but also because he's got this such close position to Size's base. As soon as Size tries to push out down the middle, Rage can just counterattack, and I'm pretty sure Rage will just counterattack straight into the base. So yeah, Size is a little bit stuck at the moment. Size evacs some of his units, wants to take out this tunnel. Rage pops a load of quads, and I think now he can finish that bunker. We'll finish the bunker. All the quads there survive as well, but this tunnel here is going to go down. Rage did cancel it, though. He got the money back there. Bunch of quads here now from Rage. Going to be sent to engage this infantry blob, but I think it's probably an attack you don't want to do, really, because these infantry, when they're all bunched up with the horde bonus like that, they do go down. But now Rage has brought reinforcements. Now he could pick off at least a few units for free, And now he's going to just engage. Oh, this is bad from Size. He's sending everything back. Okay, he wants to put him in the outpost, but he did lose a load of units for free there. Rage has a really good surround on the map. Just look at all the map presence. It's got this presence here, and on the left side with the oil as well. So, yeah, Size looking in a bad way. Rage definitely controlling this game, and Rage behind this could just even take that, get a palace, all kind of stuff like that. But for now, he's just got mass quads. The quads here are going to get picked off, though. The outposts here for Size chasing after it. Outposts are so strong against quads, especially when the quads need to get a perfect wraparound on the outpost and start dishing out all their damage together in order to be able to take him down. Otherwise, if you just like single file or one outpost versus like 2 or 3 quads, it's not really going to be good news for the quads usually. But one outpost here does get popped open by the RPGs inside of here, and Rage is going to pounce on top of that with his quads. Pretty much every single infantry, well, all the infantry unit went down there only for 1 quad. So yeah, nice little victory there for Rage. He's got more quads here as well. He's now dropping down a palace. There's so much cyan on the map though compared to the dark blue of Size. Just look at the cyan on the map. Rage even dropped down the supply over here now as well. Palace now being built. That building gets fortified down. So a load of buildings have gone down. Rage could repair that and put like maybe 1 or 2 RPGs in it. But Rage just wants to keep on the pressure at the moment. It's sending all of his quads into the base. I think that's like he doesn't want to just sit back and wait for Size to like start pushing the tunnels back. As soon as Size moves out of the way, he wants to then come in with the quads, and it might force Size to come back. But Size has split his army into 2 now. He's got these 2 outposts over here, but there's no ECM or anything with that. So yeah, another outpost there goes down. Is Rage just going to engage that? I think he is actually. He's just sending all of these quads in. Another outpost there goes down. Rage is controlling this game all over the place. Size is pushing back Rage on this right side. He's getting himself a load of XP as well. So if he gets like level 3, could be useful for helping out against these quads. Carpet, artillery, mines, that kind of stuff. These quads like also just need to be careful because these outposts are very, very full now. And even though there's a lot of quads, they will just get minced by these outposts and give Size even more XP. Size is actually ahead in terms of the XP if you look. More quads here from Rage. Ooh, but they all go down pretty much for nothing. But this outpost here is going to get popped open by this bunker with a crazy range. Size is actually pushing out on this right-hand side now. All of them tunnels have been cleared. Size is level 3. Rage continuing the pressure though. And both players are choosing to engage here. One outpost gets picked open. Number of quads going down though, and another outpost falls. Flamer here being brought back as well. Rage is going in for the kill, but a lot of his quads here are dying. Ooh, a terrorist has hit the outpost. That's very nice for Rage. Now he can just worry about here. But yeah, Size is taking loads and loads of damage. He doesn't actually have that many units out now. He just has this one outpost to try and hold. And he is holding for now, but I'm pretty sure now that outpost is going to break. But another outpost is out just in time. Still a terrorist there. Could have been put on guard and probably killed that ECM as well. Alice is now up. Rage still collecting from the middle. CC going up in the mid. Some quads wasted there. Size is way ahead in terms of the XP. Yeah, I think the outposts don't give any XP, so even if Rage kills one, it doesn't give any XP really at all. But the infantry obviously give XP, but not as much as like killing quads. Like if you kill like 2 or 3 quads, I'm pretty sure you've got to kill a hell of a lot of infantry to equal that. A few terrorists here from Rage being sent across the map, but the minigun is going to gun them down. Rage is doing the double CC strat. This is a Fargo strategy. Builds a double CC for extra protection. Just in case one dies, you've got a backup. Yeah, Rage now coming in with another attack. He's got a few buggies out. But here comes a mine drop, actually, from Size. That's quite a nice mine drop, because it stops that army from pushing in. He could clear it by shooting the mines with the buggies, if he wants to do that. Here comes the artillery now from Size. It's actually going to be on the middle on this supply in the center. So that's going to put Rage actually on one supply, because he's already mined out on that top left one. This one he's still collecting on, but now that one's been killed. Actually, he's just finished this one as well. And that supply actually hasn't died completely, so it will be rebuilt. And despite Rage's amazing aggression all the way through this, I don't even know how Size is still here. Rage pops his quads here. He does take out some stuff, but everything is getting pushed back. I really do not know how Size is doing this. Is Rage going to be able to get to Anthrax Bomb? That could cause some problems. Rage is actually going to steal the dozer and start building a tunnel. Size is on the way there to defend that, though. If that tunnel gets up, that's going to cause problems for sure, but I think this outpost is going to stop it. But either way, Rage has got power, which makes him produce at twice the normal speed. So yeah, very, very intense first game. Size under a lot of pressure, but does not want to lose. And Rage all out with the pressure. That massive quad spam. Yeah, sadly for him, not enough to break Size at the moment. It just refusing to die. Angry mobs now, but Rage has deleted his own beacon. It's something a lot of players do, myself included. You place a beacon and you delete it later on because it's just an annoyance on the map, and you forget the reason you placed it. It's because of the mines. And the angry mob goes down without getting anything done. Did they have the AK-47s? Yeah, they do. Like 100% extra damage if you have the AK-47s. I mean, they do loads of damage anyway, but you have the AK-47s, they just wreck everything. Here comes a carpet bomb, actually, and that angry mob is going to get more angry when it gets a carpet on top of it. Oh, it doesn't kill all of it, though. It's still alive. And it's definitely going to be handy against these outposts. Because if those outposts get even remotely close, then, yeah, the outposts are in for a bad time. Indeed. Size actually stopped collecting over there with those trucks. It was collecting from over here before. So Jarman is out, AP ammo is out, he's got the buggy ammo upgrade as well. So I think Rage is back in a commanding position here. He's got a load of markets as well because he's got the power plant. He's able to produce them at twice the normal speed. And Rage is just wrecking everything now. Apart from this flamer here, a bit of an annoyance, but it's not really killing anything at the moment. But the quads have got the AP ammo, the buggies have got the ammo upgrade. This angry mob is causing all kinds of problems for Size. He can't really engage that close. He can't chase away the quads like before because these angry mobs. So therefore you could have flamers, but then the flamers get wrecked by the buggies and the AP ammo quads. So yeah, it's a difficult situation now for Size. Rage is still collecting from the middle. Obviously that oil died before. Both oils dead actually. Ooh. Nice mine drop. Struck all the angry mob. Angry mob are trying to force fire the ground to try and free them. Nice flame wall there. Very, very intense match, to be honest, isn't it? Very, very intense. I just worry for Size's economy because I don't think he has anything left. Rebel ambush down on the back there, but didn't really do anything at all. Size now trying to push. Is he able to get anything done here at all with this? He is level 5. He could use EMP or something like that. But yeah, he's running out of money. He's got $1,300 left and no more supplies, whereas Rage is still collecting, albeit slowly from the mid, and he's got the markets. So yeah, looking very, very decent for Rage. Guys needs to make something happen now. Maybe push this whilst EMPing it at the same time, and hopefully you get all the quads in the EMP. But actually, Rage is just picking off outpost for free here with the Shaman. This outpost at the front going to engage the quads. The quads are losing the battle. One quad does go down. Mini going to drop over here, but the tunnel is going to take all them down. He's getting the bounty money as well. Rage is now killing the trucks over here. And yeah, definitely looking pretty bad for size, and he knows it. GG's run out of money. No longer continue. So we go 1-0 there for Rage. Very, very good start indeed. Okay, so jumping into the reverse, we've got Gilly Vanilla in the north now for Big Size with the blue. And then down in the south, we've got China Infantry for Rage in the cyan color. But back on Tournament Desert, it's the no bugs, no cars version this time, which is weird because the other games we've seen were like Google, the other Size and Rage games, I'm sure they were playing on the original Tournament Desert with the cars version. So it just shows this map was out, but they were choosing to play with the cars. So yeah, a little bit weird. Nowadays, we just ban cars altogether, and we just like that the map makers tend to not make maps with cars on them altogether. To be honest, yeah. We had Tournament Desert, the original version, and it had the 2 cars on it, but then a few maps still came out with cars on it after, even after loads of people complained about them. So yeah. But War Factory Barracks going up for Rage. 2 supplies, sending a truck forward here to try and get a crush. Size with a tunnel in the mid, tunnel on the left. Tunnel here is being extra safe. There's no terrorists or anything like that queued into like the into where the trucks are collecting, because sometimes you can just get a free kill just by waypointing a terrorist straight across the map. But the benefit of having these tunnels like this is if, let's say, the opponent goes for a helix, you can have quads out pretty much anywhere on the map because of these tunnel positioning. You might be able to stop it. There's actually a truck here from Rage coming all the way around the map. Straight into the worker line. Killing a load of Size workers here. Here comes Technical now from Size, but it's going to run straight into some infantry. There is a bunker over here on this right side as well. RPG over here from Size. It's got this forward tunnel going up over here. RPG going to go down to the mines though. This truck is still continuing the rampage. It could get some scrappy on the technical and some veterans here. I wonder if Rage will scrap deny or not. Size seems to be aware that a scrap deny could come in. Ooh, I think Size still got it. I think Size still got the scrap. Yes, nice play there from Size. Very nice indeed. Technical goes down, but there's a big push now on top of the War Factory, and this War Factory could go down. Another bunker being dropped down by Rage on this right hand side. Don't know if does that need to be produced at the moment. I would say probably more tank hunters and stuff like that would be more beneficial right now. War Factory is being focused down, but I'm pretty sure Rage could probably hold this. His tank hunters will win against the RPGs because he's got the veterancy. So similar situation to before where Rage took over this oil, was applying the pressure from there, but Size is slower getting the oils. He's now sending a rebel over here, but he doesn't have the capture upgrade just yet. Yeah, I can't remember in the previous game if Rage was already getting that oil by now. I have a feeling it was around now. He'd already got it or was getting it at least. Nice little pushback here from Rage. Takes out one tunnel, but there is another line of tunnels to deal with, plus that bunker. Size now getting himself one oil over here on this right hand side. He'd then probably use that rebel to go inside the tunnel and then capture this other one over here. Propaganda center being built by Rage over on the right. Always an awkward battle this with the flamer with the outposts is the right thing to fight this, but it's always awkward because if you get too close to the RPGs, the outposts still get popped open. So yeah, you've got to use them really, really perfectly, and it all depends on like when the GLA pops and which units is able to take out first. It's always a difficult situation. There's a flamer down the middle though from Rage, going to clear out this middle building. Don't know if Size is paying attention there at the moment. He's actually wanting to push on this right side by the looks of things. That was decent engagement there for Rage. He took down a number of quads, even though some of his units are going down as well. Look at the XP difference again. It just shows you how much XP the quads are giving compared. It's like 50 per quad, is it? Whereas 0 for the outpost. You've got to get it for the infantry inside. So yeah, so far, pretty even match. Ooh, what's going to happen here? Rage is taking out more quads, but is all his infantry going to go down as well? Another quad pop here from Size, and he does manage to hold. He's not going to get the scrap there because it's going to actually make his quad weaker. When you've got the veterans, so you better stick him without the scrap. So yeah, nice hold overall from Size. Did lose quite a few units. Sometimes, you know, what a good unit to make is actually a toxin tractor in your main army. So like there at the end where you pop that last quad to pick off them infantry. If that was a toxin tractor, or even one of the earlier units that he popped, can do a lot of damage, and as soon as the outpost evacs, then the toxin tractor just kills it all instantly. Okay, so that area is now getting cleared. Size still got a hold on the mid. Rage got a bunker here, stopping Size from pushing in. Bunker gets killed the hard way, but nevertheless it has gone down. Everything inside there gone down as well. Size still pumping out of 2 arms dealers, still got his oil over there. Supply going up for him in the middle. I like this, you know, from the GLA. Just sending random terrorists in because it's like it only costs $200. You click in here and you might just like catch him off guard. You might catch like 2 units, or you might catch some infantry. You might get a dozer, or at least keep the infantry busy. Like, okay, in that case it didn't work out. Lost $200 from the terrorist. But let's say your outposts are over here. It makes him then go over there and have to deal with it. Maybe pop out a minigun to try and deal with it. So yeah, those terrorists. Oh, definitely good sometimes. One outpost there goes down. Actually, the ECM there going to go down as well. It's a bad engagement there for Rage. Rage just getting control of this left side there. He's got himself an oil and a bunker going up. CC now in place for Rage. So he's got his support powers ready. He's on level 3. Actually got a Lotus already in the base here from Rage. Another bunker from Rage. Loving his bunkers. Okay, so all of these quads here are getting caught out of position, and yeah, Rage racking up even more XP. I mean, he's like double in terms of XP now. RPG's going to try and kill this. There's a terrorist here as well. Will the terrorist actually cause damage here? Yeah, it does cause quite a bit of damage actually as well. Infantry bunkers is so good. For $700, you get 3 mines. So strong as well. Another terrorist here. I mean, he's got minigunners in there, so it's not going to achieve anything. But then it pops open the outpost. It did get a little bit too close. So for one $200 terrorist, even if you send a few and you lose like $600 worth of terrorists, as long as you popped open an outpost, this is the main army. So if you pop in an open outpost for every 3rd terrorist or something like that, it's so good. So yeah, nicely played here from Size. Also doing a bit of a counter attack here. That supply did go down and gets himself a Vet 2 quad, but this supply was already mined out anyway, so not that much impact, but it does keep Rage on his toes. He's losing map control nonetheless. Last few units here for Size are going to get cleared up, and Rage could just put a pressure on these tunnels now and start pushing him back. Size actually not got inside of that bunker. Big pop of quads though. And here's the toxin tractors. This is what I like, to see 2 toxin tractors in there. Really, really like that. They can take a lot of damage as well from outposts and tank hunters. Those rage want to engage us. I don't think engaging that. Nah, Size is going to pop and kill it. Yeah, that's an expensive loss there. He's got a few more outposts back here, but so many units went down there. Look, Size is catching up now in terms of the XP. Quads are going to run into another massive army, though. Here comes the toxin tractors. What are they able to get done? Kills all of that infantry, but everything there is stopped in the end. So nice play there from Rage. Nice hold indeed. We've got a palace up. Size has got pretty much the entire mid and this whole right flank. Got a Lotus here, stealing some cash. We saw a Lotus actually steal the arms dealer because you can sell it. It's been sold. Cash being stolen here. Ooh, Rage decides to abandon that plan. Here comes the artillery. I wonder if the artillery is actually going to be on that tunnel. Doesn't look like it, I don't think. It's going to actually be on the main base, maybe on the arms dealer or the supply. Actually going to be between the both of them buildings, but actually the carpet's going to get shot down on the way, so it doesn't really have that much impact. Those buildings can just be repaired for free. Another terrorist, though, doesn't get an outpost this time. He's trying to claim back some land, but yeah, he's mined out here, so he's only on 1 supply. And I think Size might just kill this oil because it's getting awfully close to killing it. I think you can just kill it from that line, even without stepping on the mines. But maybe Size is just going to click on it with the infantry, yeah. I wonder if these terrorists will make it, though. I think they're going to go down. Yeah, they're going to go down. 1 will make it free, but that oil's going to go down. Ooh, Dozer's coming in to repair it, but the terrorist has changed target. Going to go for the Dozer. Okay, so this is the last big army here of Rage. He's going to lose more ground over here. The trucks are going to come in, try and get some crushers, maybe? I don't think either player is watching. Is going to find a worker. I'm about to crush the worker. Yeah, Rage is pushing out here. How much money has he got left in this main? He's got 10k, so we can produce another sizable army, but for now, this is his main army, and that's it. The RPG's working here, but Size is losing control of the mid, and this is looking pretty okay for Rage. If he's able to clear this entire mid and start taking it for himself, put him in a very strong position. There is a Lotus just chilling in the middle. And Size has got a bunch of quads here. What is going to happen with this fight? Again, the quads are losing, especially when there's a few outposts bunched together with like an ECM. Quads do have a hard time. So Buggy's now out for Size. Big pop here from Size once again, but the outpost is just going to rush straight in. Another quad there goes down. The outposts are all surviving so far, but this one gets popped open. I wonder if he's actually going to go inside of that bunker. It looks like he will. Tunnel going up here. This is what we call a Size tunnel. He just doesn't care. He'll just build it right in front of your base. Even though if he pops from there, there's likelihood of him being able to get anything done is probably 0. Because there's a bunker and loads of outposts there. But Size just doesn't care. He will just drop down that tunnel. Here comes a carpet, and that's going to kill a load of RPGs. Sadly, just the RPGs. Would have been nice to kill the tunnel as well. Maybe it could have been positioned a little bit further right. But another big pop here from Size. He really wants to take down that CC. One outpost will get popped open. Does not have the AP bullets. Size is applying some nice pressure, I suppose, even with this. I don't even know how that tunnel is getting anything done because Rage had loads of units here, so I really don't even know how that's gotten up. But I think it's just a multi-pronged attack, like Size is pulling him apart, like pulling him over here, then over here. Now Rage has lost the power plant. There's even a barracks being built. Oh, man. He could just make some terrorists and put them in there, but no, he wants to build a barracks now. Wants to show Rage who's the boss. But surely he's just going to lose it. Surely. Thunder goes down, but all the units gone in there in time. All the vehicles at least. And now the barracks is going to go down. So it's a waste of $500 really, unless the terrorist comes out now and gets something done, which it doesn't. So yeah, nice hold there from Rage. Apart from letting that tunnel get up, I would have liked to have seen that be denied earlier. Nice little toxin clear out there with the toxin tractor. And a big pushback here from Rage. Is Sai's going to be able to hold in terms of trying to get himself to the Anthrax bomb? Because if he does get himself to level 5, he's only halfway though and beginning in 16 minutes. But either way though, these outposts are being picked off. Fighter buggies at range. How many markets do we have for Sais? Actually, just one, I think. Really a crazy game, this one. Oil now going down. No AP ammo from Sais, which is uncharacteristic of him. Normally he does get the AP ammo. If he's running out of money, maybe selling one of the war factories now wouldn't be a bad idea. He is getting the bounty money though from these kills. Can't see Jarman anywhere though. CC is going to be built. Here comes the artillery. Here comes a carpet. Carpet's going to get shot down again. That's why Sais is moving his quads out here. Is he going to save the palace though? Ooh, palace is going to die. Yeah, it's going to die. But either way, is Sais still going to hold? What's Rage got? He's mined out back at home, but he is collecting from the mid now, though. Got another legendary replay on our hands. We keep seeing these lately, and usually it involves Sais or Rage. The new fighter versus Sais, new fighter versus Rage, recent replays. Both legendary replays. Here comes mine drop, I reckon that is. Could be a minigun drop. I think it's a mine drop over here on this right side. Ooh. Okay, that's a bit of a gamble. He obviously thought that those were going to push in. He thought he'd risk it, but yeah, they didn't move. Sais just stayed in his base. Wonder if Sais even saw the EMP. I don't know if he saw it or not. He might have seen the glow like in the corner of the screen or something. Buggy's here trying to get some work done. In a bit of a difficult situation. Rebel ambushes on top of the Lotus while she's capturing Arms Dealer. Arms Dealer still got sold though. Didn't want to let Rage get that. But yeah, these buggies are just running around using their speed to their advantage, getting loads of damage done. Here comes a mine drop now. Is Sais going to move them out of the way in time? It looks like he might. Yeah, he is going to move it out of the way. But Rage is taking so much damage though. Like if his war factory goes down in this bunker, this whole left side then is just wide open. They still have these mines, but these mines here will eventually clear. Rage decides to sell that one. You'll get the extra $1,000 back. So even though you'll lose the mines around it, I think it's still worth it because you get the extra 1,000. You can invest that somewhere else. You stop in Sais getting XP as well, which he needs to get level 5 Sais to get the Anthrax. If you get one Anthrax bomb, this is just completely dead. Okay, Rage loves his bunkers, doesn't he? But these buggies just going around the bunkers, just picking off units. Picks off his trucks, and Rage doesn't really have much cash left or anything really. He's got a few infantry here and there, these few minigunners and whatever, but surely Jarman and the buggies just alone can really pick off everything here. Also got another attack here from Sais. Wherever Rage is going, he's getting picked apart. Looking like we're heading towards a 1-1, although this was a super epic game. Jarman Kelly's inside of here now. Wonder if you'll be able to hit him before he goes in. Nope. Yeah, poor Rage, man. He did a really good attempt here, but Sadly for him, I just don't think he's got anything left. He's just run out of steam now because he's run out of all his cash. He's desperately trying to get the mid, but these buggies just picking off things. So yeah, brilliant play there from Size to hold on to this push out from Rage. He's got a supply here from Size now as well. Size manned out on his main. Size is actually keeping his supplies. He's not selling them. Ocean Triter goes down. Jean-Michel snipes one ECM. Uses a tank hunter to get that back. But this bunker now going to go down to the buggies eventually, at least. So yeah, sadly for Rage, he's just got to be in too many places at once. Like if you sacrifice the flanks or you lose the flanks, and it's alright having control of the middle, but the buggies can just come here. They can just come here and pick off your trucks, and he desperately needs those trucks alive to collect the supplies. Worker even managed to kill an outpost there from the splash damage when it was shooting the ground. Okay, carpet now from Rage. Ooh, it's not going to land again. Yeah, his carpet targeting could be a little bit better, not going to lie. He did kill the palace before, but of all the carpets that have been fired, pretty much only that palace kill was the only decent one that landed. All the rest have just been shot down. So, yeah, imagine like if that carpet had been top of that army whilst he was fighting with those, it could have been a lot better. Jean-Michel out now and all his infantry better run. Rage is sending back all of his infantry. But Rage doesn't have any more outposts, so surely this Jean-Michel can just wreck everything. Rage is transitioning to what looks like a helix. Artillery coming in on this right-hand side. All the quads have popped already, though. Buggy's getting a little bit too close to these infantry. And most of the buggies go down. Only one buggy survives. Artillery has killed that. Rage has still got an okay chance to win because the support powers combined with the helix, that could wipe this out. He could manage to do it. Definitely going a lot closer than the first game, isn't it? Here comes... What is it? EMB? Mine drop. Jean-Michel is just killing everything, though. He's sniped the ECM. Is he going to kill that as well? Nope. I think he was looking. But there is a helix now in play, so that could change things. Didn't realize this game was going to be so epic. I thought it would just be a quick 1-1 or something like that. Rebel ambush causes a bit of damage there from the splash damage from the mines and stuff, but Jean-Michel is having a field day, just wrecking everything. Almost goes down. Rage is trying to force fire the ground. Sadly for him, he's not going to get it. He's trying to find it, isn't he? All these quads now coming in, and the Jean-Michel is healing again. Yeah, poor Rage. I don't think there's much he can do. That's going to be an EMP. The helix is moving in. Disables most of the quads. There are 2 quads left, and if that one steps on the mines... Then that helix... This helix can just probably come in anyway. It's going to be close, though, isn't it? Oh, baby. That is close now. Size has got to be panicking a little bit. He needs to get another quad out or 2 quads. He's got 1 more quad. Can the helix repair, though? Yes, it can. The Jarman could snipe the helix whilst it's on the ground. That's what could happen here. I think you can do that. I think you can. So, yeah. He sniped the helix. But now something weird happens. I think, don't you have to... Because all the infantry is stuck. I think you have to recapture that. To get your guys back. I think you recapture it. And then all you guys spawn. Something weird like that. Here comes a carpet bomb. Rage can't do anything about repairing his CC at the moment. I think Size is still going to win. But yeah, really annoying for Rage. How does he get that back? There's no way he can get it back, really. He's selling his airfield. He thinks maybe his helix is just stuck. But I don't think there's anything you can do about that. I think it's a bug in the game. He's made another dozer. But there is a Jarman out. He's going to send it round the back, maybe. If he gets a barracks here, he can put 1 unit inside of it. But yeah, I think they're just stuck inside of it. And I think if GLA takes it, I think you take the Helix, but all the guys pop out or die, something weird like that. But yeah, it's a rare thing. I've seen it before, but I just can't remember the exact. Look at this. They're actually firing out of a neutral Helix. Oh, that's funny. The cool thing is it still has the same range as if it was in the air, I think. So it's actually useful if you manage to land your Helix. You can actually still kill like quads from far away, whereas they've got to come within your range. But Rage has surely got to be dead now. Surely he's got to be dead. John McKell, he's just wrecking everything here. What does Rage even have left? He's got this left and that's it. So Size literally just needs to kill that. He can just click on it with his quads and that's GG. It's got... Why is that a glowing red spot? What is going on with this game, man? Why have we got a glowing red spot on the map? It's got to be linked to that Jarman or something. Maybe when he fired it? When he fired his snipe ability? Lotus is going to get the Helix. So yeah, now you capture it, all of this stuff pops out, but it's too late. It's GG. So yeah, if that bug didn't happen, would this game be a lot different? It would be, I think, because that Helix would still be alive. You would have all your infantry. You could just maybe use one of your infantry, but it's weird they get stuck inside of it, isn't it? Very, very strange indeed. But either way, epic game. 1-1 is the score. Okay, so jumping into game number 3, we now have Size over on this right hand side with the GLA Tox in the red on Baron Badlands. Over on the left hand side, we've got Mad Rage with the Cyan Super Weapon General. So yeah, I think Size has got the advantage here with the better army. Sure. But it is Rage, so yeah, if someone can win this matchup, maybe it is him. There we got Rage going for 2 supplies, and a War Factory is going to box in his Dozer over here. So Dozer's going to go forward trying to find a worker, but that's the reason Size has actually done it a little bit further back here, just to prevent that Dozer from getting there quicker. So if Rage wanted to kill it, he could have dropped it in the Chinook, because he's just walked over there. He's let that tunnel get up, and that's going to cause problems now for Rage. 2 tunnels going up for Size here in the mid. No terrorists out for Size, so a Dozer drop could have caused problems for him. Like RPG does get some work done. V goes down, Dozer goes down. That V survives, but Size is looking relentless with the pressure. He's going to get some scrap here as well, which will take down this MD very, very quick. And this V needs to be careful, because on this weird terrain, bad things can happen to Vs for sure. So yeah, that Dozer is not going to be able... Well, that Dozer could technically go over there and finish it, but the chances are you will then lose it and then you'll be Dozerless. So yeah, do need to be careful with that. So I'm still piling on the pressure. He's getting closer and closer with these tunnels, but his map control elsewhere is lacking a little bit. This firebase has still been left, even with a little bit of HP. I think the reason he's left that there is not only is it like a little bit of a wall for the technicals coming in, but also the technicals will automatically like try to shoot it if you like But if you attack move, but yeah, it's like you could distract the fire. I don't know if retaliation mode hits it or not, maybe. The tentacles here from Size come in the top and actually picked off a few missile defenders. Now just going to keep these Vs busy. Doesn't probably want to go that way because he will get trapped. A few RPGs dropped off, a little bit of harassment done here. But now Size might use that time to pop from here. Now he's pulled the Vs out of position. And as I say that, he is doing exactly that. I wonder if he'll finish off this fire base or not, because it is $1,000 worth of Rage's money just sat there. Tentacles do drop off some RPGs around the back here. Cause a little bit more harassment for Rage. So the problem is now he's got to be pulled down here, then he's going to be pulled back up here when Size comes in for a counter attack and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the problem for Rage without that fire base. Imagine if you had an EMP there, for example. You could pretty much just leave that area and then just focus up here. But what he's trying to do actually is to separate his army. Trying to create two armies. This one down here will hold there. And this one up here. But yeah, Size now coming in. Is that another tech RPG? It is another tech RPG. And the Chinooks are going to take even more damage. Just only 3 workers there collecting for Size. He's long distance collecting from here. Because we're on the official map this time, it seems. The terrain in the balanced versions is actually more flat there. So you can build a normal supply. But yeah, on the official version, got to build it like a bit of an idiot. You can build it down here, but obviously it's more close to the enemy base. Okay, so Size now mixing in a quad. A load of tentacles here for Size as well. 1V there does get picked off. These RPGs, which were putting down some more harassment in Rage's collection, have been picked off too. Tactical push here from Size, but this time he just runs into a big wall of Vs and everything there does go down. Rage is trying to push out here with a few Vs, but does need to be careful because Size could just get a load of tentacles and fight this. There's only 2 Vs there. Even here, like, need to be careful. 1 V there going down. Even this next one might go down. Does hold. Only a few tentacles there pop from Size. Size is taking over the map though. He's got tunnels seemingly everywhere now. How has he even got a tunnel there? I'm not entirely sure. Like, most people will probably see that bunker and think, oh yeah, sending a worker through there, I'm not going to get anything up. In Size's brain, he just thinks, fuck it. The worker's going in, I'm going to build a tunnel. Even the worker's very low there. You can see how much damage it's taking. This is looking nice from Rage. Given the armies as well, he's actually doing very, very well indeed. Size on 3.2k. Still only collecting on 3 workers here. He is losing ground here now, though, because the Vs are moving out. 1V might go down, but no. Rage is going to hold. Going to continue holding. Size has got another tunnel over here now. He really is everywhere. Size is geared up to getting the top left all. He's already got the bomb right all, actually. Tentacle push and loads of missile defenders went down there. It's an expensive loss there because they're $300 each, but so many of them went down. Big tech RPG push into the main base, and because Rage's army is split all over the place, then yeah, Size is now, look at it, look at him with his Size tunnels. Look at this. How does he even do it with his complete surround? Power plant there going down. Barracks now going to go down, and then what you could do when the barracks is down is actually tech RPG that dozer inside. If he's now coming back for Rage, is he going to be able to hold here? Hell of a lot of technicals here now for Size. Size deciding to leave the situation for now. Rage has still got some units over here. Another load of technicals here from Size. This is the next wave. Is he going to be able to take out any more units? Not in the greatest of formation, but as long as he takes out like 1V, he's got the economic advantage, so you can afford some negative trade-offs. Size still doesn't have this oil at the top left. Did take out that 1V. Expensive loss there for Size. Sorry, for Rage, because they're $850 each. Another V picked off there from a nice pop from the technicals. Very, very nice. Can hear that oil getting captured now. CC being built now by Size. He's still not level 3, so Ambush is going to be a way off, but he might be getting the bounty money. He's just pushing these tunnels back, but he's also got these tunnels here to worry about as well. We've got another technical now coming in for Size. Might be a tech RPG on here. I think it will be. He hasn't done many TNTs. Has he done any TNTs this game? Nah, tech RPG. Chinook goes down almost instantly. Another Chinook going down there. So Rage's economy is half right now. Look at this worker, man. Look at his workers. What is he doing? Oh, it's going to pull a V out of position. So now he's going to be able to finish the V. Pathfinders are out. Size is all over the map. Literally everywhere. Still 3 workers and 3 workers, though. That's not that impressive there from Size. He needs to have like 6 workers or 7 workers at this point in the game. CC now being built by Rage. It's an ultra safe CC because it's completely boxed in there. It's not going down anytime soon, so the CC probably will get up. But the question is, does it matter if it gets up? Because Size has the entire map. He has all the money. He's got that oil on top left now, as well as the bottom right one. We look at Rage's vision. Just pretty much has control of here. Yeah, he's got this supply, but he's not collecting from it. Nice laser locks there. Takes out a load of technicals. Get some veterancy here on these Vs as well. One more V there does fall. No Anthrax Gamma from Size. That's because it's not got the Palace, actually. More Vs are going to go down here, and all the missile defenders are going to go down there as well. Size not got the bounty money. He's not getting any cash back from all of these kills. But he's probably got a level 2 or 3. Yeah, you'll have a level 2 Rebel Ambush. You'll probably use it now, actually, won't he? When these Vs push into this choke point, maybe. I think he is going to fight it, yeah. That's bad news, isn't it? Nice pick off there from Size. Very, very nice play indeed. And now he's floating his 10k. He's comfortable. He's going to win. He's just wiped out all of the Vs. Spectre Gunship has hit, what? The main supply and 1 arms dealer. The main supply is still alive. And Size is just closing in here on Rage. A10 comes in to help, but I think it's too little too late. Rage has absolutely nothing. His whole production here is being camped. GG. Well played. Size takes this one. And 2-1 is the score. Okay, so jumping into game number, what are we on now? No, game number 4. We got Rage. No, not Rage. We got Size over on the left hand side with the Super Weapon General in the purple. Over on the right hand side, we've got Mad Rage with the Gilet Tox in the cyan color. So yeah, you're expecting here Tox to win again, I think. But based on Rage's performance on that last game, looking like he was actually doing pretty well for a long time as the Super Weapon General. Maybe Size is able to do something similar, but maybe just get it across the line. Let's see. Got 2 supplies for Size, going for the same strat as Rage did in the previous game. Rage sending his workers around. Similar place tunnel, but actually even a little bit further back than Size. Size actually did it even a little bit closer. So yeah, really safe tunnel. Sometimes it pays to be safe because at least your tunnel will get up, but sometimes the reward is higher if you do a more aggressive one. Like if you manage to tuck it there and get it up, you start applying the pressure straight away. So yeah, it's one of them things, risk versus reward. Got a dozer drop potentially from Size now, but there is a terrorist there, and I think the terrorist is actually hiding a little bit behind. Ooh, where is the dozer going? The dozer's going to get sandwiched between 2 terrorists. So yeah, that dozer's got absolutely no chance to survive in this game. No chance at all. And yeah, it goes down. So yeah, Size straight away is going to be only on the 1 dozer. Chinook here is going to steal some cash and actually overrule the workers for a second, which will slow down the economy there. A couple of RPGs here from Rage will get found by this first V. They get picked off there for free. It can now just go back and repair that little bit of damage there that it took. But so far, yes, is not under any pressure down here. Maybe that just comes back down to that Dozer just distracting Rage for a second. That Chinook's stealing a little bit of cash, slowing him down a little bit. And also this more passive tunnel over here from Rage as well. I think that could be it. But is Rage going for a fast oil cap? Because he's already got an oil over there on this bottom right-hand side. Rage is going for that fast oil cap, but it's just very passive, isn't it? He doesn't even have control of this bunker because his RPGs from that one died. Because what Rage likes to do with his tunnels, actually, and I learned this from Rage many years ago, is actually even with the tunnel, you can set a rally point. So when you're building the tunnel, you click over here, and when your RPGs spawn, they will go over there and like stand by wherever you just rally pointed. So yeah, Rage does like to do that, but then if you forget about him, then the V's obviously able to pick him off for free. But Rage behind this is going for the oils, but yeah, it's just a very passive style. Okay, so Sai's looking to push out with these Vs. He does have the toe upgrade now, so the Vs are a little bit stronger, but Rage's economy now is pretty good, and actually one V here very, very quickly is going to go down. A few technicals there going down as well, though. Yeah, quite a few technicals, actually. Rage is now on a second arms dealer. Or fake, actually. Fake arms dealer, which you will no doubt be upgrading any second now. Another tunnel being dropped down here by Rage, but can Size find a way to break through and get to the arms dealer? Because I think if you start getting to the arms dealers, that's when any USA is going to have a strong performance against the GLA, because if you close down the arms dealer, pretty much shuts down any more technicals coming out, all the mobility of the GLA and stuff like that. So yeah, you want to ideally find a way. Ooh, oh baby, what did we just see? A terrorist. Oh, $200 terrorist. I was telling you before, wasn't I, in that GLA infantry game? $200 terrorist. Sometimes you can cause absolute devastation. It's not supposed to be able to kill MVs, but Size just wasn't paying attention and did just run his Vs all the way into a terrorist. Might get this tunnel as a consolation prize, but it looks like Rage did cancel it. Rage now pouncing on top of this army and smelling blood potentially. He's killing a lot of missile defenders here, and this V going down here as well. His Size just going to die here, literally to a $200 terrorist that he just stepped on with all of his Vs. He could well do. Well, he's going to be under a lot of pressure here. He's now sending what few Vs he has remaining over here to fight, but there's technicals like super technicals. Is there 2 super technicals in there as well? I think there is. Well, the technicals do go down though. Nice laser locks there from Size. No economic damage taken, so he can just keep producing these Vs. But nonetheless, Rage has killed a lot. He has killed a lot. You cannot deny that. Another war factory here dropped down by Rage. Nice little line of tunnels here. Nice little attack there from Rage. Did kill a few units. Random technical there going down, but another technical here. Just picking off missile defenders left, right, and center, and another big tech RPG push here, or just RPGs rather. And yeah, the super weapon is struggling. I actually prefer Rage's performance throughout this set so far, I think. Throughout the whole set, I just think overall Rage is putting a better performance, like in the GLA Inf game. And now with this, closing it out this quickly. So yeah, very, very nice there from Rage. 2-2 is the score, but yeah, so far Rage seems like the stronger player to me. Okay, jumping into the next game. Game number 5, we have GLA Tox for Big Size up in the top left with the purple color. Down in the bottom right, we've got GLA Demo for Rage with the cyan color. So you're definitely picking Tox to win this one, because if you end up with a tunnel versus tunnel here, your Tox tunnel will be able to clear out these buildings. Whereas the GLA demo tunnel will not be able to clear them out. And then when you clear them out, then you can put an RPG in it. And then you can clear the enemy tunnel with relative ease. Same goes for the middle as well. You can tell this is the very official map, the original official map. Because it just looks way different in the middle, doesn't it? It's loads more buildings and stuff. And like in the balanced version now, we've got like crates there. These crates have been moved like down into the base and like added one. But yeah, it feels weird to actually go back to the original map sometimes. I do prefer the balanced and edited versions. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, 2-2. Everything very even so far, but how are their GLA mirrors? Rebel here is going to beat the terrorist. War Factory, or Arms Dealer rather. Rebel. Yeah, Rebel's being sent to get the oils. Size's tunnel here a little bit more passive, but again, it's a more safe one in case the terrorist came down the middle. Yeah, I suppose actually, yeah, you're guaranteed to get that up, while meanwhile letting your Rebel do the fighting. Yeah, your Rebels can clear buildings with ease as well. So this is going to be an interesting fight over here, the tunnels and the buildings versus each other. Let's see what happens there. Yeah, Rage is going to need a Toxin Tractor to clear out these buildings now. He's going to try and get this middle building. He does have 3 Rebels in position to get his oils. The size is in the majority of buildings over here, and this one's already gone down. Another tunnel being dropped down there. Where is Size at the moment? It's actually in the mid. But yeah, you see what I mean about getting security of these buildings. Now that tunnel there has gone down. I mean, the Tox tunnel and the Tox Rebel didn't really come into play that much. I mean, there is a Tox Rebel in there somewhere. But either way, Rage has lost the middle, and it's looking okay for him over here. But again, these buildings are coming out on top. I think it's not even come down to the Toxin at all, actually. It's just come down to better usage of the RPGs inside of the buildings. Tox Tractor here now for Rage. Wants to push back a little bit over here. It's just basically a bunch of buildings firing rockets at each other at the moment. Got plenty of tentacles here from Size. He's dropping down a second Arms Dealer. I don't know if that's a real one or not. I think it's a real. Map is imbalanced, by the way, because those crates. So the south player has got an advantage, but Size does have the better army here, so they will reverse it. Tentacles now moving in for Size. Rage has got a pretty decent amount of RPGs. So those tentacles there for Size are getting pretty low. Size has 1 oil there. Rage has his oil there. 1 and 1. And nobody has the middle one yet, which is interesting. But yeah, the main fight all taking part over on this left-hand side. Toxin Tractor down the middle. I don't think it's going to get any kills though, and this Technical's now going to get some scrap as well. Rage, bit of an ambitious supply there. He's trying to build a supply, but he is losing control here, and Size has even got the Scorpions here now. So yeah, I think Rage just might get completely cleared from here. Yeah, Technical there gone down as well. I think he tried to scrap the knife. Probably, yeah, it has worked. There's no... He's actually now trying to just build a demo trap. Even that gets denied. Yeah, Rage got a few units here and there. Building loads and loads of tunnels. I think if you mass spam demo traps over there, that could be useful in case he does push in. But it's the control of these buildings that's the most annoying thing. He needs to clear them buildings and get them for himself. Rage now upgraded to a second Arms Dealer, albeit fake. Size getting this oil. Size is on this supply as well. So Size is going to have the advantage. He's got better map control over here. He's got this, which drops off Toxin Tractors for free. And also he's going to have this 1 oil advantage in the middle, which is the main thing, actually. Rage actually sacrificing a Scorpion there just to kill a worker. Very interesting. Rage going to TNT this top oil. He is going to get it as well. 3 demo terrorists will kill the oils. That's nice. He has evened things up with that. Obviously, it costs $600 to kill that with the terrorist, and he's going to lose Technical as well. They had, is that a Rebel inside of it? Rebel and a terrorist there as well. Size trying to drop down. Sorry, Rage. I keep getting the names mixed up, don't I? So Rage now trying to drop some demo traps over here on this left-hand side. So yeah, there's going to be a big Scorpion push, I think, from Size anytime now. He's getting a Palace. That's the that's the scaffold abuse that is now banned. You can place a demo trap scaffold next to it and then cancel it really quick, but it detonates the enemy scaffold. It detonates the enemy demo trap unless you put it on manual mode. So a big push coming in now, and those demo traps being cleared are actually going to make a load of these tanks actually survive when they otherwise would have gone down. I wonder if they're terrorists inside of their technical, but yeah, Size really putting on the pressure here. Terratech fails, actually. I don't think Rage was paying attention now. I think he was probably paying attention over here, but it looks like Rage is going to get cleared from this spot. Yeah, that nifty little trick where he's detonating the demo traps. Size did. Probably helped it. Well, definitely helped him win that engagement, but would he have won it anyway? I don't know, you know. I think Rage could have held it with all those. He's got a Palace now as well. No black markets that I can see just yet. Size wants to get this supply for himself. And he is doing exactly that and just pushing back Rage all over the place. Rage is still collecting from the middle somehow. I don't really know how he's doing that. And it would be nice if he finishes off that oil and protects his own oil here. But yeah, not having these two crates is like 60k's worth, because it's pretty sure you start with 30k there, 30k here. Demo bikes now coming in, but even those go down. I think he killed one Scorpion. And Size is now going to continue the push over the river. This oil will probably go down next. It's going to need a lot of demo bikes. It's very, very, very difficult, isn't it? Because if you're producing demo bikes, yeah, you're going to kill a few tanks, but then Size is going to make more. And your demo bikes are obviously suiciding, so you've not got anything. You've not got any decent army. You've just got suicidal units. So even if you do level all that army, then what are you actually going to push with? What are you? Where is your army? That's the problem with demo bikes. Size is pushing all over now with Scorpions. He's going to run into some demo traps though. Just killed 2 Scorpions there. Everyone there as well. Especially a flying intoxicated RPG. That's creeping forward to this tunnel so he can reinforce his army. More demo bikes streaming in now from Rage. I suppose if he gets the bounty money every time he comes in with the demo bikes, and he is making some money back, and he might be able to make an army with that. But yeah, just producing demo bikes, it's always a bit risky because you need something to actually push with as well. But yeah, it all comes back down to the control on this left-hand side. Like, just look at the amount of purple on the map where he's just getting pushed back everywhere. Firstly, that tunnel, but the worker survives. Like, the bike is $550, the tunnel is $800, so making a $250, not a profit, but Size has lost $250 more. Ooh, Demo Jarman gets sniped straight away. Size is level 3, so, well, actually, Rage is level 3 and Size is level 3. The Demo Rebel Ambush could be useful, but there's not many units in Size's in Rage's base now. Demo Rebel Ambush is here. Oh, he kills the Shaman. Okay, very nice. But yeah, what is he going to do now? What is Rage going to do? Nothing. He just surrenders. GG. Well played there to Size. Takes him to 3-2. If he wins the next one, then he will be winning this set. Otherwise, they'll need to go to a decider. Let's see if Rage is able to win the reverse. Okay, so jumping into reverse, we've got Big Size down in the bottom right with the Gilet Demolition in the red. Up in the top left, we've got Mad Rage with the Gilet Tox with the cyan color. So yeah, I'm expecting a similar game to before. Maybe Rage will be able to win more convincingly based on the performance we've seen so far from him throughout like the other games. I think Rage has overall been the stronger player. Even though size is ahead, I know with that GLA mirror, but overall, if you take into account the first 4 games, I just think Rage did a little bit better in each of the games. Rage really wants control of this left-hand side, so he's sending like 2 workers very, very early on over there. He's doing no tunnel in his main base. Tunnel more forward here than Size did in the reverse. Got a terrorist here from Size, but it's going to be terrorist versus terrorist there. Rage doing his tunnel there on a little bit of an angle. I suppose that's in case of a TNT. If you click a TNT like there, for example, it's going to then have to go all the way around the tunnel. This terrorist here might actually stop Rage's worker, you know. Yeah, it does actually. That's the problem with doing it a little bit further forward, that you risk doing that. If that had been a rebel, that could have been stopped. Rage is actually not doing an oil build. He's actually gone for a straight supply here over on this left-hand side. That's why he sent the 2 workers over there. And he's going to get control of both of these buildings. So yeah, Size didn't learn anything from the previous game. Even though he won, he should have still learned that these buildings really, really helped him to win that, win this left-hand side overall. Yeah, this could be a TNT, you know. That's a TNT. Yeah, it is. 3 terrorists as well. Someone's got no chance. Yeah, Size has been completely eradicated from this side, so... oh, he does have a sneaky tunnel. I didn't see that one. Size and his sneaky tunnels, he's always got one. But Size has control of the mid, though, and he's actually capturing this. Technical going to come in, try and suicide and kill the rebel, but... Size is still going to maintain a foothold over here. He's actually bringing some technicals forward as well. Might have another worker inside of there. Maybe drop off one and start building down here. But yeah, this worker is actually going to finish this. Ooh. Nice there from Rage. He's clearing all the buildings. Clearing these units as well with the technicals and whatever. Coming to help. But actually... why is Rage evacing from that? I don't know why he evac'd. Did he just mean to evac 1 and then... oh, here comes the Toxin Tractor. Did he just want to evac the rebel and then clear this building? Maybe that's what he wanted to do. But now... oh, Size is in the supply line. And technical here. It's going to try to get the crushes, but it was nice X-split there from Rage. Rage has not got his oils, so Size does have the oils. I wonder if that technical will go down or not. It's going to be close, isn't it? I think it's going to escape, isn't it? And the toxin tunnel is not quite good enough to get there. Get the damage down. It actually shoots always a little bit behind it, unless you force fire it. But yeah, Size being an annoyance here, and Rage will be like, how the hell did this tunnel get here? I don't even know why there was a random worker over there in the first place. But Size really wants to establish these tunnels. This worker's going to go down, and I think Rage might just go inside more of these buildings, but there is the Toxin Tractor still there. So I think this is a really good attempt, and actually a TNT here from Size as well. So yeah, this is looking pretty good. I think we're seeing who the king of the GLA mirrors is. It's looking like Size is doing very, very well. He's got oil lead. He's killed that supply. He's been harassing in the main base. Did the Toxin Tractor to kill the workers, and now all these technicals here for Rage might even go down, and quite a few of them going down. Another technical there has gone down. There's only 4 workers collecting. Would like to see 6. Toxin Tractor goes down. That's good for Rage now, because now he can go inside of this building. You might want to evac and go inside of this building, because that would be really useful for clearing like that tunnel there, for example. Pretty sure you would reach. Even if you just spread him around and went in every building. But yeah, it's just gone all in one over here at the moment. Another technical straight down the middle. There's units everywhere, really, isn't there? This technical here is going to get in the supply line. Rage's actually got a super tech, and we've actually got a palace already up with a demo upgrade. And that was a TNT. Size is on fire. Size is on fire. RPGs here are going to be useful for clearing the Tox Tunnel. Tox Tunnel doesn't quite have the range, so yeah, if you want to clear a Tox Tunnel, use the RPGs. But don't send too many, though, because they kind of bunch up and push a few forward. Yeah, this massive blob of RPGs are going to be clearing these tunnels now, so that's going to be one down. You still got 3 to go. It definitely needs to be evac'd and put inside of that one, I think. Another technical, and another technical here from Size. Which one of them is going to be a TNT? Don't tell me it's going to be another TNT. Is Rage going to finally go inside of there? He is. It's another TNT, and he might get a double again. Oh no, he didn't get a double before, but he's going to get a double this time. What an amazing hit. What an amazing hit indeed. It's looking like I can't see a way Size is going to lose this. I really don't know. Is it this worker and all of these tunnels that is literally winning the game? I know he's doing these cool TNTs straight down the middle as well and killing the main base, but if Rage wasn't so distracted by these tunnels, would that be happening? And it also enabled Size to stop that supply as well. So yeah, Size is just playing like a beast. More technicals as well as the demo bikes. He might actually just come in and clear this tunnel now. The bike's actually just going to come in and hit the Scorpions. Nice hit. Kills 2 Scorpions. There is a Jean Kell around as well. The bike does go down though, but the Super Tech here is going to kill one of Rage's oils. He only has one other one. And he has no second supply. Both players don't have a second supply actually. But apart from Size, he does have this one. I keep forgetting about these crates he is collecting from the mid. One oil there does go down to the Super Tech. Rage has been defeated. Wow, I didn't expect that, you know. I really thought it was going to go 1-1. I thought we were going to go to a decider. But yeah, what changed the game there in the end? I think it was just that sneaky tunnel over on the left-hand side, wasn't it? I think it was. So yeah, if you didn't watch the first set between these two, I highly recommend go back and watch that. And then obviously you've seen this one now. And there may be a couple of other games that I'll do from this Dubai LAN tournament as well. So yeah, it's good to look back at these replays when these two players were both in their primes and see the kind of game. So yeah, Size doing a really good performance there with the demo. Just look at the cash difference, by the way, because of the oil caps and stuff. So yeah, let me know what you thought of this one in the comments. GG, well played to both players, and see you in the next one.